Now, 20,000 pieces of teak trees valued at 2.5 million are locked up in the Kwamisa Forest in the Offinso Forest District because roads to aid their transport have become unmotorable. Foodstuffs running into thousands of cities are also rotting away on farms due to bad roads. To restore the depleting Kwamisa Forest, government leased part of the forest to private investors to grow teak to cater for the wood market. But transporting the produce together with foodstuff has become a problem. Nana Yaojima took a trip to the forest and has this report.
It was a bumpy ride from Dema to the forest reserve. Making it across a pond of water in the middle of the road was an easy task for the four-wheel drive deployed for the journey. Muddy ponds and slippery road surfaces impede the movement of vehicles. It's a daunting task for farmers who make the journey by foot or on motorcycles. Deep into the forest where the teak trees are grown, even a robust four-wheel drive needed a push. In the middle of the forest is where the stock of harvested trees and foodstuffs are wasting away. Mr. George Amankwa is one of the affected farmers and president of the private afforestation development organization. He says the association is now finding a temporary solution to the problem with some support from the buyers.
There's no road. When we met Forest Commission, we had discussion with them. They said we are private investors. So since we claim to be an investors, why don't we do road for ourselves? And I think looking at where we normally get our money, we borrow money from bank for invest it through tree planting. And in Ghana here, if one borrows 32% per annum to plant tree for 14 years, and you are telling him to also go and then construct a road direct to his farm, how possible? Because of the road, we couldn't go to my farm, my foodstuff farm. If not, we would have seen so many cassava, plantain, maize that are rotting.
They want government to fix the roads. Nana Yaojima, board chair of the Forest Plantation Development Fund Management Board, spoke to Loud News after visiting some plantations in the forest.
They are doing quite well, but they need to have assistance from both the fund and the Forestry Commission. We are going to sit down with them and see in which areas we shall be of benefit to them.
Until some relief comes, the trees will continue to be stuck in the forest.
1, 2, 3.
Reporting for JoyNews, Nana Yaojima.